Hi, my name is Yolanda and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. Thank you so much, Emily Hanhan, for everything. The collab was so much fun. We have to do that again. But trying to catch up a little on my YouTube. I've got work. This is the true test of whether I'm doing what I'm not going to talk about what I'm doing, but I'm uploading regularly. This is the test. Today was the test day because I had work today. But I'm here and I still have the energy and I am happy. And when we are in a joyful mood, we talk about the makeups. So I was watching a couple of videos and something came up in my feed. Andrea Matalano, one of the OGs here on the YouTubes, had a video about her top 10 makeup purchases for 2021 from Sephora. And I said, oh, I could do that video. I was like, I can do that. I rolled into my purchase history at Sephora and guess what I found out? I only bought 10 things from Sephora this year. Restraint. Discipline. I have it. I have it. My very first video here, quick aside, my very first video here on the YouTubes was I'm not shopping the sale. I'm not shopping the sale. I'm done. I'm not going to be Rouge anymore. I'm not going to be Rouge anymore. I did not make the $1,000 spend, nor am I going to, even though Sephora is out here. We're like, y'all are no longer exclusive Rouges. We are letting the plebeians get the 20%. We are letting the plebes. The plebeians, myself included. Look, I'm not putting anybody down, okay? Because I'm going to be a pleb in a hot minute. I did not spend $1,000 at Sephora. We're letting the general public get a 20% off everything coupon. As well they should, because, you know, times is rough out here. So, everybody's got that 20% coupon. We're all the same. No, it just doesn't feel anyway. We just got an extra bonus. In all seriousness, we just got an extra bonus. There's no reason to feel salty. Coming up shortly, hopefully, is me going through the 10 things I bought from Sephora. If you would be so kind to watch this video to the end, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. Let's have some fun. I only bought 10 products at Sephora this year. I'm over the moon. I'm excited for myself because I have reined myself in. I am going to be Rouge no more. Rouge no more. But to rank, I can rank these because, you know, that's what I do. I'm excited. Okay, so first up, a product I haven't opened yet. So this is number 10 because I haven't used it. All of this stuff is good. I had to take most of these items out of my travel bag. That's how I know I love something, if it goes with me, if I make space for it in the bag that I travel with. Then I know this is something that I love. This year, for someone who does not travel as much as they used to, and I had this, like, you know, I suffer from wanderlust. I travel for work. I travel for personal stuff. I travel. That's what I do. I move from place to place. And I was like, I haven't gone anywhere. I've gone places. I've went to Paris with my daughter in the summer. I've been to Vegas twice. I've traveled across the country by car, there and back to drop my daughter off at college. I was in Chicago for a week. And I plan to go to Mexico very, very soon to see the lovely Emily Hanhan. Thank you for collaborating with me. I'm going to link that video up here. It means a lot. It means a lot. Okay, I'm going to lose my voice because I'm emotional and I've been talking a lot. So let's get into this while I still have my voice. The Gucci Mascara Obscura in the black, number 1, is number 10 in this lineup because I haven't used her yet. I am going to do mascaras in 2022. I'm going to figure them out. I bought this very expensive. She's $35. I know that without looking it up. Mascara, I have not opened her, but 2022, it's me and Gucci. We're going to do this. We are going to do this mascara. Okay, nothing needs to be said about this. We've all done this. We've all spent the, well, I call it the $10 on this, but the $12 on the Shiseido round. My bougie daughter absconded with the last of mine. Of my last pack, I always keep an unopened one because I use them. They don't fall apart. Number 8. These are new. T. The nappy-headed jojoba. I have been watching Tara Babies for a very long time, and she talks about these, and I'm like, it's not gonna work for me. Like, I see those little pink pearls, and I'm like, nope, not gonna do it. But I like looking at them. I like looking at them when she talks about them. But T, the nappy-headed jojoba, said she swears by these, and I trust her. I trust her. And she wasn't wrong. These, listen, if you are middle-aged and you are worried about your pores advancing in age and your skin is mature, even if you are not, create reflective surfaces wherever you can. So this leaves a lovely sheen. It's a filter for your face. Your pores will not be out here in the streets telling all your business. Only reason why this is ranking at number 8 is that it's new to me. I've only had her for a couple of months, and so it's been far and few between. I'm not going to travel with these. It's just, too bulky. But look, they're so pretty. So pretty. The shade that I have is the Meteorite's Gold Pearls. I will probably be picking up the shade Golden when I run out of these because I will be using them. Number 7. And now we're getting into stuff that I use on a regular basis. Gucci Rouge de Beauté Brilliant in Peggy Taupe. I'm going to pan this. This shade, it's a balmy formula with pigment that is the exact shade of my lips. My lips, but better. Looks and feels fabulous. I'm going to end up owning too many of these. I know it. Expensive, but worth every penny. Number 6, we've seen this before. If you watch my I'm in New York vlog, this is empty. I'm going to order another one. The difference maker in this is the mandelic acid and the roller ball. I travel, I'm clumsy, I can't carry just straight glycolic acid with me. I know it's cheaper in other places, and I did order some use here, but for when I travel, this. So, she empty. Worth every penny. I'm so proud of myself because these are great purchases. Things I use all the time. Pat McGrath Labs. Now, I wasn't going to buy Divine Rose 1, and I'm not going to buy Divine Rose 2. This is Utopian Dream, also known as Divine Rose 3, in these YouTube streets. New to me, so lower on the list. I've been playing with her. I've been experimenting. One and done shadow. This is a multi-chrome, but its base isn't necessary. Like, I don't want to say it's a black base. I want to say it's a gray base. I keep looking at it, and every time it flips from that rose to green. But I don't see much black in it. There's a little smokiness to this. Oh, so pretty, but this is a one and done shadow for me. Not the usual suspect, one and done shadow. In the viewfinder, it's flashing that green gold, but to my eye, it looks rose. It does not matter. It is so pretty all over the lid. Liner, done. I love that. This is a pretty copper, bronzy goodness. It is very close to my skin tone. High shine, one and done shadow. For the win. This shade here, the peachy pink shade here, and the dusty rose shade here, haven't been on my eyes, but they have been on my cheeks. Lovely. I think I did a ranking video and this didn't come up very high in it, but she will be moving positions the more I play skin finish. I don't do gold highlighter. This has reflex in it that I can't even really identify. It's not champagne exactly. Oh, she is so pretty. She is so pretty. But it does have, like, it has gold, a little silver in it, and it might have a touch of green. I don't know. But lovely, lovely. As a highlighter. And probably all over the lid. Oh! This might end up being my favorite mothership. She might take the crown from Bronze Seduction at the end of next year. If I'm still here, I will let you know. Coming in number 4. Okay, so this is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder, no powder. My shade is actually 4N. This is 5 neutral. I bought this, and at first I was like, I don't think it's doing what everybody says it's doing, and then all of a sudden I didn't have any pores. I didn't have any sins. I was a brand new spanking person in the world. This is amazing. This is amazing. My favorite way to use it is by itself as a base. I have used this by itself as a base, a very light base. Plays well with others, doesn't ball up, does not look like powder. At first I didn't think I was doing anything, and then all of a sudden I was like, I'm catfishing everyone with this powder. The only problem with this is that it's a shade or two too dark, but on the perimeter of my face I can use this as a bronzer. I use her, and I liked what it did so much. Even though I bought the wrong shade, I still have uses for this because I can do a light contour along my nose. On camera for Zoom. No makeup. You're playing with other people's emotions. Yes. This is the right shade for me. It's 4N. It approximates my exact skin tone. The register, anyway. Not necessarily the undertone, but like, I don't know what this is. It's kind of like magic because it's pigmented, but you don't feel like you're using something. Like, it's light on the face. It plays well with others. You can put cream products over this. It's amazing. It's amazing. It feels good. Oh. Alright, we are getting down to it. Number 2. Okay, if you watched any of my new makeup nonsense bingos, I talked a ton. I was like, another face palette from Nars. Nars is giving us another orgasm in a palette. I went on and on. I wasn't gonna buy it. Whatever. But then I heard about the formulation and I realized something about myself. I love cream blush, and I also love baked jelly. I loved this baked formulation. When I heard it was baked jelly and I saw the tones in here, I was like, oh, talk to me some more. For my particular deeper skin tone, this is lovely, and I can use all, and I do use it. I don't know how well this shows up. I do use every last one of these shades here. Okay, you can see that I'm into the deeper ones, but all 1, 2, and 3 work as highlight for me. That also works as a blush topper. That is a pretty blush on me. Nars, Orgasm on the Beach. I don't know if she's still available, but if you can find her, lovely. Lovely. And number 1, I might actually start crying. So I've written about my replica fragrance. I'm a writer. This is near and dear to my heart as far as a scent memory. This brings me to something very, very specific in my childhood and brings me joy. I have wept. I have wept going over what this evokes for me. This is Replica by the Fireplace. It's Maison Margiela. Now, when I love something, I go down a rabbit hole about it. I've learned about the fashion house, the designer behind it. I like the designs from the house as well. Can I afford any of them? No. But this is my favorite. In my very first YouTube video, bought the travel set for this. This is actually Jazz Club. I'm almost out of this as well. I panicked when I got to about here on this because I was traveling with it and using it, but I was also reaching for it when I was at home. My sheets smell like this. Half of my closet smells like this. I smell like this. It is a comforting scent. The scent is described as burning wood and chestnut. There's also a gourmand smell to it, marshmallow. I have only been into makeup for 5 years, but I've always been into scent. I have always been into scent. I have abused this. I thought my favorite scent in the whole wide world, and it's still one of my favorites, was oud. There's something about this. There's something about this. So, those are my top 10, but also the only 10 products I bought from Sephora. I am so proud of myself. What did you guys get? Can you do a top 10 list? Leave it in the comments. Be specific, because like people are like, oh, I bought this and I bought that and I bought the next thing. And I'm like, what colorway? Like, I want to have this discussion. I want to get into it. So like, I'm curious about what your preferences are. I'm curious. I like literally am here for the engagement. That's what I'm here for. So if you can bring yourself, I was a non-commenting human being too, but if you can bring yourself to comment on my videos, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's see, housekeeping. Yeah, I will probably be back tomorrow. If something happens, like the funny thing is like if I have to quit doing the thing that I'm doing without saying I'm doing the thing that I'm doing, until next time, bye.